What is up, my rebels? Mystic Umbreon 94 here, and welcome to my top 10 favorite themes of Pokemon places. These themes are just strictly from the main Pokemon games, not any of the spin-offs, so I do apologize. Not a lot of people play the spin-off games, and I thought more people would recognize the main themes. There are lots of beautiful melodies in the main Pokemon games franchise. It was very difficult to narrow it down to just a measly top 10. As always, my top 10s are 100% opinionated, and everyone has their own preferences. If you guys have your own special 10, do not hesitate and put them in the comment section below. But without any further ado, let the music play. Number 10, Eterna Forest. This foresty theme brings a serene and peaceful kind of vibe to it. Once the player has acquired the first badge on their Sinnoh journey, they are greeted by this forest and its melody, along with a girl named Cheryl. Cheryl is a young girl who is lost in the forest, and the player is required to team up with her in order to make their way through it. Cheryl uses a Chansey, and what does Chansey do other than stall? It heals Pokemon. This sort of peaceful theme reflects that Chansey is a healer, and the player will have a very easy experience through the forest. It also has that sort of abandonment theme to it, and that can be seen because of the old chateau in the very back of the woods where the player can obtain Rotom in its different kinds of forms. So it has that peaceful and creepy theme that just makes it sound very, very appealing. Lavender Town. One of the most memorable places in all of Pokemon. What sets this theme off from all the others is there are so many different speculations and theories about it. One being how in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, your rival's Raticate dies. This speculation of having deaths in a kid's game just brings out the song's tone and really gives off that creepy vibe. Your rival was seen in the town's tower, which is actually a cemetery filled with trainers grieving over their dead Pokemon. Your rival was likely there to pay his respects to his Raticate. This spooky song isn't just a typical scary movie boogeyman shenanigans though. This song literally is the definition of scary and can scare the pants off of almost anyone, including myself as a kid. This whole town and theme is just based off of the clear subject of death, which is true horror in my book. There are also tons of creepypastas based off of Lavender Town, and I am a sucker for scary stories. Lavender has a deep history for this creepy theme, with a lot of history behind it. And I love anything creepy in history, so why wouldn't I put it in my top 10? I mean, let's face it, I'm the kind of guy that would walk into a haunted house. The Unova region? Are you kidding me? This region sucks! Move to the next one. Just kidding. I actually really like the Generation 5 games, even though in most of my Let's Plays, I tend to talk trash about them. But I have actually developed a love for these games, as one of the reasons is the ASPERITA theme song. You open up your fresh new copy of Black 2 or White 2, and after the introduction and such, you start off in this city and are greeted with the feeling of being home and starting a new adventure in the same region again, filled with curiosities of how much everything has changed in the region. It makes you want to get up and start the game like there is a lot to do, and explore. Unova is waiting for you to explore it, so get up and go for it. The first time I heard this song, I was so hyped to start playing. It got me into that adventurous state of mind, and I didn't want to put the game down until I got done beating it. I gotta hand it to you, Game Freak. This song is one of the best songs I have heard of any of the starting towns in the main series Pokemon games. Evergrande City. Literally a fan favorite for everyone. After a long journey through Hoenn and through Victory Road, the player is greeted with the celebratory theme. This song reflects all of the player's hard work through the game and reflects on how far they have come since the very beginning, and it is time to celebrate. For me though, this song is a stress reliever because after Evergrande is the Pokemon League. It helps me feel secure because I have 6 Pokemon ready to go, and I trust their abilities and my skills as a trainer to progress through it. But overall, what makes me love this theme is the sense of victory after you make it through that blasted freaking cave. Hoenn's Victory Road literally made me rage as a kid, but making it out of there was a huge relief and a nice Evergrande sensation. Okay, a lot of you guys out there know that my favorite region is Johto. This song is on here mainly because of nostalgic reasons, and playing this song on constant freaking repeat. Pokemon Gold and Silver were the first Pokemon games I ever picked up. As a kid, I saw a lot of this town, as I always used to pick Chikorita, and it did really bad against Bugsy's Scyther. During that time, I did not know how to switch the order of the Pokemon in my party, so I was always stuck with my Bayleaf. Falconer was easy because I could just level up to like 14 or 15, but Scyther just would never go down. So over and over again, I heard the Azalea Town theme, and it really started to just grow on me. The first thing that comes to mind when hearing the LILYCOVE theme is fancy, museum, fancy, contest hall, fancy, beautiful sea view, like, oh my god, fancy, Team Mega Base, wait a second! LILYCOVE, though, is one of the most beautiful cities in all the Pokemon world, especially with the new and improved graphics in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and also has some of the most luxurious places only the most wealthy would go to. The thing that makes this one of the most enjoyable themes for me, though, is that it sounds like a musical tone that would be played at a very fancy ball or a very fancy party. All my life, I have always imagined myself as being rich and successful, and when hearing this theme, nothing more comes to mind. This theme is just overall beautiful. I would used to set my DS down for hours just to listen to this theme for homework. This theme helped me concentrate whenever I used to have tests and such in middle school. With this calming and soothing melody, I would also used to play this theme when I had something really important on my mind, and I would just sit there for minutes on edge, thinking and thinking. And with Mesprit being one of my favorite legendaries, I can't help but love this theme. It just proves how majestic and beautiful it is. This song is also the perfect cloud gazing song, which happened to be one of my favorite hobbies actually. When I am bored, I'll go outside and just look up at the clouds and nap in the grass. This song is just overall relaxing and is a complete masterpiece. Enough said. I love Johto, and this theme, what can I say, it had to be in here. This song makes you feel like you are out in the park, just enjoying a casual day. Gold and Silver came out when I was around 6 years old, and I used to love to play at the park. The reason why I went to the park was because of National Park. Yes, Pokemon has played a serious role in my life. It's what made me love parks. Also, the pond in the middle with the waterfall just made the theme so much better because it reflects how relaxing this theme really is. We all know how relaxing it is to listen to the flow of a small waterfall. It is literally one of the most relaxing things ever. But the main reasoning for this theme is the nostalgic factor. Johto was my first region I played in Pokemon, and this is one of the tracks that helped me become the hardcore Johto fanboy to this day. I love this theme. Enough said. We're back in Johto again. Yes, I know you must be all getting sick of it, but like I always say, Gen Tour in the house. What makes this theme so special to me though, is the fact that once again, Gold and Silver were the first Pokemon games I have ever played, and the first song that played when I played my first Pokemon games were New Barktown. For some reason, I just instantaneously fell in love with Pokemon without even progressing any further through the game or seeing the starters. The theme reflects an overall tune that makes the player realize they are about to start on a journey, and it feels like a safe and secure place to live. As for Mom, keeping your money safe and secure, keep dreaming. So basically guys, without New Barktown, I wouldn't have loved Pokemon as much as I do. That's why I love it so much, because it's what made me the Pokemon lover I am today. This song is pure beauty at its finest. This is my #1 choice, ANISTAR City. First time I heard this song, it literally reflected my own personality. This theme is just so mysterious, in a sense that there are a lot of things we don't know about Kalos yet. For example, the big gem sitting in the back. What could that possibly mean? and the trainer that knows all about your Pokemon's past experiences. On the note of how this theme reflects my personality, I am a rather mysterious person. I am usually calm and collected, but other times I can be boisterous, funny, or talk like a broken record. But through all that, I always maintain a straight face that has everyone guessing what I'm thinking. This song has a very mysterious vibe to it, and it makes me wonder what other kinds of mysteries could there be behind the city and the whole Kalos region. Pokemon Z confirmed? I have no idea. One more important theme about this song, of why I love it so much, is this piano cover I found. This is literally one of the most beautiful pieces of music I have heard on the piano since Elton John. With its reflection of my personality and deep, mysterious, soothing theme, makes ANISTAR City my #1 pick for this top 10. If you guys enjoyed this top 10, be sure to leave a like and put your top 10 Pokemon Place theme in the comments below. Click on this annotation here for this beautiful piano remix of ANISTAR City. I'm sure you guys will love it. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to keep it rebellious and have a great day. See you later, guys.